Hi guys, Jennifer here. My cat decided a couple weeks ago to break my tripod, so now I'm using this thing. It's like a adjustable snake neck, and it doesn't want to stay put because my cell phone's a little too heavy for it apparently. So it's going to be a weird angle. But what I'm going to do today is get ready for December in my calendar book the best way I can with what I've got going on. I've already come through here and put in the dates. There's a few things that already have their boxes. There's post-it notes with a few things. And then what I had done was sat down and cut out the stickers I printed up and then went ahead and put them on boxes. So, since it looks like I'm standing looking into the phone right now, my work area is this. The best I'm going to do because I'm not moving the phone. And I'm not going to try and move my stuff over here. We're just going to have to deal with a little bit of junk here and a little bit cut off over here. So, I wiggled it again. I'm going to start with the top page and just work my way down. I'm going to put a jackrabbit on each week. That is, once again, actually, and I think I used all 4 or 5 of them, but I won't need them all because, of course, we'll be closed for the holiday. That is the attendance program for one of the studios I teach at. So we're going to put one here because we will be open here. I'll set that aside because I'm done with that. Pull up the next one. Flip my page over. We're having class this day, so put that right here. Those are squared and the other ones were rounded off. How interesting. They came from the same book. I'm pretty sure this is the last one I will need because we will be closed. So that can go up there. Now, deliveries. Every week we'll have a box for deliveries. I don't know that I've got anything I'm expecting, but I'd rather have it and not need it than the other way around. My fingers, even though it is 6:30 on the last day of November, 6:30 at night, my fingers are still stiff, still hurting because it's been rainy and very cool, 40 degrees cold all day. Okay, that's a deliveries. So we shall just get an ink pen and write the word deliveries. Sorry, I'm reaching across you. Right here. There are some decorations because I found Christmas related things and put them into a couple of weeks of December, especially the week of Christmas. Anyways, I'm still recuperating from driving back from Florida. I managed to get gas money, a cat sitter, and somebody to cover my Friday. And I drove, it was 11 hours of drive time, which by the time you put in pit stops and food, and for me a couple of naps, it is much more than 11 hours. I drive for about 2 hours and take a 2-hour nap. And that's the last of the deliveries. That's the last of what I've got on that. Let me pull all of these aside. While I was doing some cleaning, I found some stickers that I just threw over here because I have these here. And then it's these are the sticker would be inside it. That's this part, the outside part. I'm not going to use this one because that's all white. But some of the colored ones, or in this case gold foil, and then I just put them on sticker paper and then I can not reuse because I'm only using it once. I can use the little boxes. So now, INR. Alright, we'll just do that. And then pay attention to what I was doing. Page, put in another one. Put one up in here. What I did was after creating a document and I think it was the words that I need every month, I printed it up. And then since it looked like it was going to be what would work, I put double-sided tape on the back of it. So I got one more and then just trimmed them down to the point where I needed it. Now, I would love to go to, if I do, a library, sit at my kid's apartment for a couple hours, and then drive to Knoxville. I should be okay. So we'll put that there. If not, and I won't be able to go on the 6th, we'll go here on this day. Now, I do already have the D&D sticker, so that's going to stay there. And pull up the next sheet. Flip back to the first week. Now, these are longer than my box is wide, but I figured what I would do. So not liking this. I got to get a tripod that works. Anyways, what I figured I would do is just put it there. There's one. I have to charge it at least on the Sundays because I need the machine to be charged up on Monday when I try to send in the test results to my doc. Now see, what I'll do is I'll cut these 3 out, put them onto a sheet of sticker paper, and then trim around that, and then I'll have 3 more square boxes. Well, I guess they're not square, they're rectangular, but then I would have that. And now this scissors reaching across again. Excuse me. I'm going to trim this one right here. How's that fit across this? I know it's just outside you all seeing things. It's a little on the big side, so I'm going to put it up the side again. There's that one. And then here's one more. I think I've only got 4 of these, so I'll have to get a box and handwrite one for the last week. Nope, there we go, look at that. I got a box right here with it already written in there. No, that's INR. That's not what I need. I need a charge my box. So, box, put that way up there. We'll use a square box. I scored the back, hopefully enough. There we go. I got an empty jar. Well, it's not empty, it's got some trash in it, but I got an empty jar right there that I'm putting trash into. All right, so on Sunday, way down here, put in my box and then write charge INR machine. This has my list. I did the INR, did the deliveries. Now we gotta do the Coumadin. Where is that sheet? All right, no, we'll just keep going. All right, we are not doing sparring this month at the one studio, but we will be doing weapons this week right here. So I'm just gonna stick this right here. There's weapons. Put this back for now. There's just regular boxes. I'm not sure why I have that down here. There's the Coumadin words, but I did flip some of these over. We're not doing sparring. We will be doing mat chat. I need that calendar now. Here it is. This studio is doing mat chat on December 2nd, which is right here. Put this down here. Actually, let's put a box first for the hours. I don't know if I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't know for sure. Today is the last day of November. And there's mat chat. And then tip testing is on 9 and 11. So we'll get another one of these. Put it on 9. So yeah, I'm waiting until the last minute, but because of the drive back from Florida, reaching across again, I've just been in a lot of pain. It was so beautiful down in Florida. I was close to Tampa, and let's go ahead and put a box here because I'll find that one in a few. It was unseasonably warm. It was in the low to mid 80s, and it should have been in like the low to mid 70s. So it was unseasonably warm. But when I got back up here to Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee, it was cold. It started getting cold enough to wish I had a light jacket about 2 hours on the road. And I did have a coat in the car, but it was a heavier one. It wasn't considered light. So in another 2 hours, I was able to be comfortable enough by wearing that. So here is the Coumadin stickers for the blood thinner I am on because of the open heart surgery I had a couple years ago. And since I don't want to get up and get my head in here or wiggle, yeah, see that one's way off from being straight, or wiggle the camera, I'm just going to put them down blindly. I'm not terribly worried if they're not straight. Sure, it'd be nice, but I'm not going to stress over it. As you can see, I've already got some information for this first week. One studio is going to be in its town Christmas parade, and we are participating with our own trailer. And then we've got a belt test at the other studio the very next day. We'll put this one sideways. How about that? Let me get, because my hand is getting in the way for this. I'll put this like that. There we go. You know, never seen that movie, Christmas Story? Never seen it from beginning to end. Maybe I'll see it this year. It says, I only watched, Story once today. Maybe I'll actually do that. If I could find a platform that I have a subscription to that is going to show it for free, I'll watch it. Right now I'm trying to find Wicked 1 for free so I can watch it before I go see Wicked 2. just as a refresh. A friend of mine told me she thought it was on Peacock, but there's a documentary like the making of. There's a 2-minute commercial trailer. That's what they're called, trailer, for number 2. And there's a musical. You know what? I'll check that out because I may be misunderstanding the description of that particular piece. But I really liked Wicked. It was definitely worth seeing in the theater. Starts in December. I'm waiting on that. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes out in December. I'm waiting on that. Okay, there's one more on this page. Oh, the first day of winter comes around this month. Coming up, not today, this month, but excuse me, the month coming up. Oh, because there's 5 weeks, and I already put Coumadin on these. Okay, back of this. 7 stickers for Coumadin for November 22 through 28. Okay. That. All right. And then there's one birthday in these calendar pages, but it's actually in January. And lucky him, he doesn't have to work because the studios will be closed. Okay, got this out just for boxes. More boxes in case I need them. My word clean is coming undone. Oh, that's the wrong page. I'll have to go through and see if I need a month on any of these. I don't think I do. I hope my mumbling is loud enough for my camera to pick up. Let's see, that one's got it. Nope, they all have December, so I don't need months. Let's go back to the beginning. No, not the beginning. Not closing in any of the weeks in the beginning. We're closing at the weeks in the end. This is a modified schedule. We closed on these days. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm sorry. I was trying to reach for a pencil, eraser, and now I'm shaking my table. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let's get a box. Good time to use the lady. Christmas Day, we will definitely be closed. Canceled works. Tweezers. There we go. Canceled. Okay. Another canceled. Over here on Friday. Now I'm messing with the wire because the wire's right in my way. Is that gonna... Okay. And then turn the page. Because now we have it for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Come on. Thank you. And sorry I'm shaking. And Friday. And oh, look at that. Now I've got, what is that, 6, 8 boxes that I can use on my sticker paper. Now let's get some canceled stickers. I might even use that change to plans because we changed the plans. How well that fits on these. There we go. Didn't want to fit the square, but it'll fit these. Jen the wire, Jennifer. Just shake it all the time. Let everybody get motion sick. And then they'll never, ever back again. Okay, canceled it here. Bring it up a little bit. Center a little bit more. I know it's covering the chicks' faces. I don't need the chicks on my stickers anyways. But it's from a sticker book I got at Ollie's a long time ago. Year and a half, 2 years ago. For like $2. Oh, I gotta make sure I got them on this side. I'm pretty sure I did. I did. Okay. So I don't need that anymore. Oh, I see why. My slightly not as wide page scooched up under stickers that I cut. There we go. All right. Let's put a plant, 2 water plants on each, quit hitting it, Jennifer, on each Sunday. And it doesn't need a box. We will just plant it there. Gotta water them. They went a little over a week before I left for Florida, and then I was gone I left Friday, came back Thursday. And then my son came to visit, home Thursday. He came by to visit Thursday on his lunch break and helped me water the plants. So the plants went a good 2 weeks without water. I don't like doing that to them, but they survived, so we're okay. Let's put this one down here. And then one more. I need to go to the grocery store tomorrow while I'm out in town. I'm wanting some more eggnog. I bought some while I was driving down to Florida. And here in Tennessee, we've got Mayfield milk. Absolutely delicious. So the eggnog is absolutely delicious. Any is not. Where did this come from? This is either 9 or 11. There's 9. Here's 11. Okay. Now, I was given a bunch of stickers that I didn't need. I think one of them was like a violin or something. So I cut lesson off, threw away the violin part. And there we go. This will work. I'm just going to use these. I'm going to put down here. So we'll put the hours in it. And we teach, which is doing lessons at the studio. There we go. Put another one here, because this is my day to teach at this one studio. Let's put this down for Thursday and put a lesson on it. Now Friday, here I am mumbling again. Friday is normally a lesson day, but we're doing the parade. So we'll put that up there for parade. That's an E, Jennifer. There we go. All that information up there. Oh, it's the same day 5 Nights comes out. I wouldn't watch it on a Friday anyways. Everybody and their little boy and little girl is going to go watch it on that day. I'm not. Okay, so we got another one here for this Monday. We'll probably go during the week while school's in session. And then the theater won't be quite as crowded. Put lesson here. We'll be teaching lessons here. Because while we're not teaching everybody all the time, we will be doing some teaching to some of the kids some of the time. Same thing here on Thursday. And then I've got weapons. Going to write dragons testing. I'm missing the tip testing sticker for this. There it is. I see it. I'm going to trim some of this off. So we'll put you from here. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Just the one I partially covered. Got into there. Tip test and mat chat at the same time. Same day. No, not for weapons. That'll be this week. Right here. Grief. There we go. I paid attention-ish. Alright, lesson. I'm going to put a sticker down and have some fun. Put it way up here. Okay, flip the page. We need a mouse in my pocket. My pajama pants don't have pockets and I don't have a mouse. I would like to have a sticker here, a sticker here, and one more here. And then we shall put lessons on all 3 of those. Nope, 4. 3 and 4. Transfer hand. There we go. And 2. Hear my cat snoring behind me. He's laying on the back of the couch. Alright, this will come off. I have that. Move you up a little bit. Lesson there. Now, flip. One for Monday. A bigger one for Tuesday because the hours are different. I'll do this one. And then when I find, yeah, there's the calendar. When I find that calendar, I will write in the hours. Not the hours, the classes we are having. We will have Little Dragons, a combination class, all students 7 years old and up, and then weapons. No adult, no black belt, or Shodan bow. Okay, canceled. Takes care of all of the lesson stickers I need because this next week here is also no classes. Got it? I got a newsletter sticker. Now, make sure I have all of this. Self-defense class on the 16th. Okay, we'll put self-defense down here. There it is. Reaching across again. My knife. I'm just going to do this right here. I don't want to cover what platform Fallout's coming out on. Plus, I left a little bit of room so I can add the time once I figure out the time. Now, the second Saturday is not this one, but this one. So, second Saturday is saved for whenever possible. Going to the, here we go, craft store that you don't pay for anything in Knoxville. You can donate and you can take other people's donations once they process it. You can't go into their processing room, but they have nice deep size area, all kinds of stuff. So I do like going just to look, and of course come back with a nice big bag of stuff. There we go. Sustainable fabric. Done with that one. Here is my list. R was on all of them. Deliveries on all of them. Coumadin, except for the one. D&D, Jackrabbit, Library. We're not sparring this month. Just not enough open weeks. Tip test is down. Newsletter's down. Self-defense is now. Next page. Down, down. The birthday. The Charge INR machine. Sustainable fabric I just put up. And our testing. We don't have any tournaments and studio closures. And I think that's it. So I'm going to look up on my phone. Let's see. Close dates, newsletters, parade, and then what the kids and I are doing and who's coming down. I still am waiting on replies. I got it from the Texas kids. I did not get it from either of the Ohio kids. So I need to know what they're doing when they're coming down, with if they're staying with me, getting a hotel room, how long they're staying, so that we can figure out when we're gathering for the big dinner and gift giving. On my phone, I should have in the chat what time that is. I did not need to pull that off. And that is it. All right. Thanks for joining. I know these are not always the most entertaining videos, but it's stuff I need to get done anyways, and I might as well share some of my lovely time with y'all. Catch y'all later. Bye.